My calves are on fire.
I'm so pumped for today.
I know we get to meet up with Marlon Esparza in Brooklyn.
I can't wait to talk to her about being an Olympic boxer.
You think she'll show us a couple of moves?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
I'm Marlon Esparza, and I'm a U.S. Olympic boxer. In 2012, I was the first female boxer to qualify for the Olympics. I took home the bronze in the flyweight division. Hitting the wall to me is a point in your life where you have to go within yourself and find something that you didn't know existed. I don't want to be the kind of person who hits a wall and stops, or do I want to be a person who hits a wall and goes through it? Hey,
So nice to meet you. Thanks for bringing breakfast.
No problem.
So we all have a start somewhere. So what was your inspiration?
When I was younger, I didn't realize that boxing was just for men. I had to try so hard compared to everybody else.
Women's boxing, it didn't come to the Olympics until 2012. What made you realize that you could qualify?
They announced in '09 that we were allowed to go to the Olympics, and I wasn't a favorite. I was like the least favorite to win.
The underdog.
Yeah.
How did your training change?
I really had to just start adding in more rounds in the gym and doing a lot more weights and trying to process and get my body to where it needed to be to compete with everybody else that was bigger than me. So it was a big change.
Wow.
What do you think we go to the gym?
Yeah, definitely, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
So, like, even in the weight room, we like to keep everything boxing oriented. So we always start jumping rope.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's really just to warm up, so it doesn't matter how fast or slow you do it, but just make sure you like pick up your legs, just kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you're just running in place. So you have to like make sure that our legs are strong, because the power that you have generates from the ground up. Work out our upper body so much that we try to keep everything in the weight room about rotation, balance.
5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Do this for 10
Like
minutes?
straight?
I can do this for like 2 hours, not a problem.
My calves are on fire.
A typical day in the boxing gym, I get on a jump rope, another like 4 or 5 rounds, shadow box 6 to 8 rounds. Really difficult thing about boxing is there is no off season. So I've been boxing for 17 years, all year round. So in the weight room, we really try to concentrate on balancing everything out versus working on like getting like physically stronger, because in boxing, it's how you throw the punch that transitions. If you're really strong, but you don't know how to punch, then in your strength, it doesn't matter. Our lower body's where we're gonna get our strength from,
Yeah.
and our rotation and our balance, and then we're always uneven.
Right.
So we're trying to even everything out. So
Aside from agility and like speed and strength from your hip, what about technique? What do you do to kind of perfect your technique of your punches?
shadow boxing, we should start that.
Let's do it.
Yeah? All
Let's
right,
do it.
yeah,
Let's
do
play.
that. And I step, and I make sure that whenever I punch out, that I can see straight down to my knuckles. If someone tries to counter you, you're protected by your shoulder, and your hand is protecting your temple. So if I hit somebody, no matter how fast or how slow I am, if they're ready to fire back and I have to move, I want to make sure that I'm still always in a position
Right.
to throw back.
Does your front foot ever turn?
Everything transitions from the ground.
Right.
So if it's not connected and moving at the exact same time, your punch isn't gonna be hard.
Right.
So you gotta make sure that everything is like a swivel, and never put your heels on the ground. And make sure you don't overturn.
That's a lot to focus on.
She's gonna end up beating you up.
No, it's not good.
Because her stance is even really good.
Right? Oh, you scared me.
It actually looked really good. Oh yeah, dude, you just, that was the uppercut to the body. Look at that. Now she's gonna have to teach you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys, this is Terrence. He's a trainer here at the gym. He's actually a former Commonwealth champion.
I may be small, but I'm pretty mighty, so he doesn't know what's coming.
She thinks she's got better technique than me, and she probably does, so.
Oh,
Here you go, 1, 2.
the one.
That's the money.
I think your left hand is better. Yeah. When you hear the pop, you know that you did it right.
God.
All right. I told you, you're strong. Okay, let's go. Let's see what you got.
It's a real guy, son. That's good.
Right?
That's right.
Hey, shoes untied.
That's not even funny, man. See that? That's not even funny. Yeah. Ah! Okay.
Left, right,
Hey.
and up.
Yeah. What I want you guys to do is step. When you go to your right, you have to push off your left leg, and when you push, you gotta push off your right leg. You're gonna have to move your head, yeah, but you're gonna move your feet. So boom. And I want to see who does it the most graceful.
Okay.
Go.
No. So hard. Wait, so here. No. That's so hard. Okay. I don't want to swing it.
Stop.
That's hard. I can.
Okay, and go. Oh, we don't. All right, just stop. You won. Just stop.
Boxing has been a part of the Olympics since almost the very beginning. It was introduced as an Olympic sport in 1904.
But women's boxing wasn't added until 2012.
What?
The competition is divided into weight classes,
Men's boxing currently has 10 classes.
but women's only has 3. Middleweight, lightweight, and flyweight.
Each women's bout is 4 rounds of 2 minutes.
All right, guys. So this is the challenge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time you guys for 30 seconds.
Okay.
And whoever wins gets this hitting the wall medal.
Dude, I'm getting that. Let's go.
Go. Remember, it's all about rhythm. Rhythm. Keep the rhythm.
Oh, my
Keep
God.
the rhythm. Ooh, keep the rhythm. You're doing good. And stop. If she whooped you up. Here's your medal.
That was hard.
Yeah. Come on.
Going into today, I was super intimidated,
It was intense.
and Marlon was just great.
Yes. Great.
Much respect for
Yes.
her.
Yes, indeed.
So, aside from boxing, what else do you like to do?
Actually, I volunteer and I like to work with young kids. I do it a lot. It's something I'm really passionate about. You guys want to come with me?
I'm down.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Training with an Olympian was a lot harder than expected.
After like the first hour, I was like, oh, I'm gonna feel this.
I was really surprised about how good they were in the ring. They took it really serious.
Something I learned from Marlon is that we have a lot in common. It's a lot of fear involved with what we do, whether it's having your dukes up or doing a crazy flip. You know, it's all about fear and having confidence.
Be who you are, express yourself, and don't be afraid to do it. If I didn't start to be me, I would have nothing that I have now. I didn't know what to expect, but it turned out to be like a really cool day.